Hey, folks, there's something seriously going on with the views in YouTube and the algorithm. And it's ironic that I bring this to you guys on the same platform that's actually doing something to the views, but I felt like it needed to be shared, especially for the creators out there who are possibly seeing this happen and they don't necessarily have anyone else to talk to about it. So, quick scenario, quick summary of what's been going on probably for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. Views have been weird, to say the least. And I thought it just had something to do with the holiday season moving into January. Obviously, the ad spend is going to be lower, but I didn't think it would have an effect on views. But either way, here nor there, we continue to post, we continue to create content. But it was really strange today where myself and several other creators, because you guys know that I work with a lot of different creators and I work on a lot of different channels in a variety of categories and niches and subscriber counts and average views and all sorts of stuff. And we noticed that the views just stopped. It just stopped. And it was odd because like they would start and they would be on a regular pattern that we're used to seeing, and then all of a sudden they would just stop. Well, that was kind of odd, but either way, now we're a few hours into this and the views are going away. The views are going away. So I'm going to put up a picture on the screen here so you guys can see it. And the view, like YouTube is literally saying, now this screenshot is from a channel that has over 1 million subscribers. And YouTube is saying that this channel didn't have any views for the first few hours of its upload, which is silly. It's asinine. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So ultimately, what does this mean? Well, it means that there's going to be a huge disruption to content creators' views, their ability to earn money, ad revenue, and their affiliate sponsors that are paying them based on them receiving a certain amount of views per video. And that's going to be a big deal because even if it's not just the YouTube AdSense, which I've told you guys before, creators make more money with sponsors than they do on ads. They do. Unless you're in certain niche categories, which we can talk about later. And those niche categories will typically see a CPM upwards of 60, 70, 80, $100 CPM. But odds are they're not getting very many views. So it's kind of like six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. But at the end of the day, the big problem is going to be that the sponsors are feeling like they're not getting their money's worth because they're only going to be looking from the outside looking in and saying, well, we paid you a CPM based on you getting your average views. And this channel in particular's average views are anywhere between 100 to 200 to possibly even 300,000 views a video. So if they're paying a CPM based on that, and then all of a sudden you get a video that gets, one, is already getting a reduction of views because of what's been going on, and then two, starts to see views being taken away, it's going to hurt your relationship. It's going to hurt your payout with your sponsors. But it's also going to, odds are, probably deduct from your AdSense revenue because AdSense isn't going to calculate the views that you had that are, playback based views that pay towards your RPM, towards your daily revenues. So it's a little bit of a shit show going on. I don't see any notifications, any warnings on YouTube as far as this is a known problem that they're working on. I'm going to initiate a chat, but I said it before, I'll say it again. The chat is 100% useless and it really solves no problems. And it just makes you more frustrated than when you finish the chat than when you started the chat. And this isn't just one channel. Like, this is on a few channels. There's really no rhyme or reason to why it happened. Similar to a few months ago when YouTube just removed the monetization tab off of videos. Off of channels. There was no rhyme or reason. Some of them lost it, some of them didn't. The big thing is when they fixed it, they acknowledged there was a problem and they fixed it. When they fixed it, they did not retroactively pay the content creators for the videos and the views that they received during the outage, during the glitch. So I don't know what's going on. I know YouTube's rolling out a whole lot of new policies and changes for 2023. They're working on a lot of updates, and apparently the programmers on the back end are breaking more than they're fixing, breaking more than they're upgrading, which happens. But you would think that YouTube, being as big as it is and as resourceful as it is, that they would have a dedicated development environment to run these tests before they roll them out to the masses. Because, all it's going to do is potentially probably upset the creators, which will ultimately upset the viewers as a result, which will then upset the advertisers, which will then cause a huge disruption in YouTube's revenues, and perhaps maybe drive these advertisers to other platforms. And where the advertisers go, the creators go, the content goes. So this could be like a huge door opening for other companies: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, any other hosting site that is sharing user-generated content, independent creator content, to gain the attention, the views, and ultimately the possible conversions of the audience. Well, YouTube, you might want to get your stuff together, because, I don't know how much longer these people are going to hang on with all these glitches and these problems going on, in addition to a new policy rolling out, which I got a video coming out for you guys real soon about the new policy. But what I would like to do is ask you guys if you would share this video, because I don't think YouTube's going to push the videos until they get this thing fixed. So if you could just share it, I think it would be helpful to other creators and other people who are probably wondering, how come I'm not seeing the creators that I normally see on a regular basis? They're not showing up. Odds are, go to their page, go to their main homepage, and I bet you they have several videos that they've posted that you just never saw on your homepage. They weren't recommended to you. They weren't suggested. You never received notifications, which is the other thing. I've been receiving several notifications today of my own videos. Like, YouTube's recommending my own videos to myself. Like, YouTube, I made the videos. I know they're there. I've watched them. I created them. I don't know what's going on. Some weird stuff going on. But I just wanted to bring this out and let you guys know, in case you were wondering as a viewer, in case you were wondering as a creator. If you're a creator and you want to reach out and you want to discuss this, and you want to share analytics and perhaps maybe develop some sort of theory behind what's going on and possibly how to fix it, by all means, hit me up. But until then, if there are any other updates, I'll make sure to bring them to you, as well as if they identify and share that there is a problem as well as a solution. Until next time, folks.